This is E.Wilson, the conversator from the JTC Exchange Incorporated. We are just so excited. Just wrapped up another year of mentoring at the area high school, and we've had a blast. Lives were impacted. We'll be excited to read the surveys to just see what the children had to say. But I'm over here with two of the JTC mentors. We got Big C, the encourager, host of Urban Gospel Sounds, and also Carlton McConnell, CEO, Round the Clock Entertainment in the house. So listen, first off, you guys already know we appreciate your service. The impact that I know that has made could not have been done without you guys. So I'm just so excited about what we just finished doing, but more excited about what's to come. So let me ask you, Big C, wrapping up this school year, you know, when at the beginning of September, you probably didn't even think you was going to be mentoring, you know, and here you are in it. Yes. They even know you as Big C, the encourager. Let's talk about your overall experience over these last couple of months with the students.
My overall experience has been even more than I could have imagined. Shared this with you earlier. I had looked forward to this particular type of opportunity. It's been a passion of mine to come and give back, and to be able to share, and the young people come up to you and ask you questions, and they're inquisitive about things that pertain to life and their future, to be able to share with them with integrity, with character, with heart, and with love, and to see them change, to see things happen in their life for the better. It's really unexplainable, the feeling that I have right now, other than I can say this: I am so grateful to JTC for the opportunity, and to Mr. McConnell, because that's how I came in to know about JTC, and to understand the fact that God has chosen us in this hour to make an impact in the next generation. You can't even put words to that. You really just can't. But I'm just going to say thank you, to keep from going over into the emotional side right now, because I'm just grateful to God for just this opportunity. Yes.
Wow. Well, we're going to come on over to C-Mac, Carlton McConnell. Carlton, it's on you. Your overall experience, you know, you've been doing this for years in other spots, and now God's allowed us to connect, and now, you know, from day one, you know, even with Big C, your students have been impacted, but just your overall experience. I mean, I was telling Myron, it felt like we've been doing this all year together. It's only been a few short months, but it's not about, it's almost like Jesus, it's not about how much time, but it's about what we do with the time. So thinking about that over these last couple of months, Carlton, what do you have to say about your experience?
Well, when you said, one of the students, if I may, I had a great experience. The experience has been awesome, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity from you and your wife's organization, JTC, and allowed me to come in and mentor and to bring some other men in the fold as well, like Big C and my brother. But when you said something that struck a chord with me, when you said it's only been a few short months, one of the students just a few moments ago said, in a few months, Mr. Carlton, some of them call me Mr. C, a couple of them call me Carlson. That's all good. But it says, sir, Mr. Carlton, in a couple of months, you've changed my life. I mean, just minutes ago, a student told me that. And he said that in a couple of months, you've changed my life. A young man on the football team, I may have shared this with you off camera, but when I first met him, he was a second string nose guard. And I told him that, what were you going to be this year? And he said, I don't know. I said, you're going to be first string. So the same student, just a few short months ago, I asked him today, on our last day, I said, you going to be playing football this year? Yeah, he said, yes, sir. I'm going to be starting nose guard, number 71.
Amen, amen, amen.
So,
man, that's good.
Young lady in my class, I share this with you again off camera. Young lady that I met a few months ago, she's a senior, and she told me that she was going to go to college, but that she decided not to go to college, and she had actually lied to her parents and told them another reason. But what she told me, the real reason was because if she went to college and went away to school, her current boyfriend was going to break up with her, and so she wasn't going to go to school. So, of course, we had a nice little heart-to-heart talk with myself and her current teacher, Miss Becky. And today, the last day of school, she came up to and said, Mr. Carlton, guess what I'm getting ready to do? I got accepted to UNT.
Yeah.
I got accepted to UNT, and I accepted. So those are kind of things that has gone on over the last couple of months. It was just a couple that off the top on fresh that even come out today. Many more stories like that I'm sure will be unfolding. You know, so the impact was great that that I believe we all had with the students. But as you can see, they impacted us too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
It's very rewarding for me. I told you, and I even told the students, you know, though we hope they're getting something out of that. I can tell you, I'm getting something. I'm getting something out of it, you know. And so I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thank God for you and your wife and JTC, and it's a pleasure, you know, how we met. Mr. B. Mr. B.
It's been a year.
It's been a year, just a few blocks away. And so God is doing a mighty thing. And when you say it's not always the longevity or the quantity, but the quality. So as the student told me, I didn't tell him, sir, in 2 or 3 months, you have impacted, changed my life. That's what he said, not me. Our relationship, I wouldn't change it for anything. I mean, this is on camera, off camera. Both y'all know this. I wouldn't change it. And I would go to war with y'all. I would go to the fire with y'all. And certainly mentoring is a pleasure. But if we have to do anything else, you can count on me too. God bless you.
We ain't done with you yet. So on that note, since we, and then we'll bring it to Big C for the last question. On that note, what are the men, really the men, I'm not the men, what are those who have not yet gotten involved in the community, in mentoring? I mean, there's tons of mentoring programs out here, but what are they missing out on by staying on the bench?
You can sit in the peanut gallery, you can sit in the bleachers, or you can get in the game like we have. And whether you join us with JTC, or as you said, Eric, there's plenty of programs throughout the Metroplex, throughout the country, or similar programs. But get out of the peanut gallery, get out of the bleachers, and get in the game, because these kids need us. You know, they need us. You know, males and females, their self-esteem. You know, many of them fatherless, and so we come in as mentors, as kind of big brothers, sometimes father figure. You know, and it makes a difference in their life. And so I would say to all the men, women too, but we're talking about men now, to get involved, to heed the call, to get involved in your community, whether it's with us or your own. Get involved. It will make a difference, and it will enrich your life probably more than the kids as you get into it.
And now we're going to bring it over to Big C, the encourager. Big C, last time you told them to get off their rusty dusty. Big C, what are the men missing out on by not getting involved?
Making an impact. We can make an impression by what they see, but we make an impact by what we do. And it's so important for us to make an impact. It's not just taking them to Chuck E. Cheese, but it's actually coming out and showing them the love. It's actually letting them see, look in your eye and see the love. That's what it's about. It's about making a life change in them. It's about showing them that you really do care. And this is what I get out of it. It's the opportunity to make a change in the generation. The generation now and the generations to come. Because the seed that we're planting in them today is an orchard in somebody else's life tomorrow.
Well, I can feel Big C ready to go. Listen, y'all heard it. There's nothing else to say. There'll be more stuff coming from the JTC Exchange, but again, I appreciate y'all, the service. I'm excited for the doors that are going to open up even before September comes, because I know we moving and grooving. So, E.Wilson from the JTC Exchange. Listen, if you want more information, www.jtc, the letter exchange.org. Go to the website. If you want to get involved, if you're over here in the Metroplex, you want to get involved with us, email us, jtcexchange@gmail.com. That's JTC, the letter X, change, CHANGE, @gmail.com. Give us a call for our September semester coming up. So listen, E.Wilson, the conversator with Big C, the encourager, and Carlton McConnell. Listen, if you're going to have a conversation, make it a good one. We out.